writing has been very influential in my life. I have been on quite a journey in my life, probably one too long to ever explain, from being homeless to losing family to my mother's addiction. I have quite the stories to tell, but today I am choosing to tell the story of my mother's crippling battle with addiction and how I personally found serenity in writing. Before I begin to tell the story, I just want to be clear that I am not looking for sympathy or pity from anybody. Even though my life hasn't been the easiest, I am proud of all that I've overcome and accomplished. So moving on with the story, my mom has been an addict for as long as I can remember. Throughout my life, I have been her support system, her caregiver, and the one person that really truly understands her. I've helped her through her darkest moments, including her suicide attempts. I have seen things that no kid should probably see, including staying up all hours of the night to make sure my mom is breathing and staying alive while she's overdosing. I am pretty much her rock, and because of all these things that have happened throughout my life, I've had a difficult time coping and dealing with my emotions and taking care of myself mentally and physically. So my mom recommended me going to a counselor, and so I did, and they recommended me writing in a journal. And that's where I really found my niche for writing. I really started realizing that writing can be such a powerful action. It can hold so much emotion, from despair to joyfulness. It can be so impacting. A simple letter can change someone's life, literally, and it did for my mom's. So going on with another story, my mom has been to rehab probably about 4 times and has relapsed about 8, and I have witnessed probably about 75% of those relapses. And during the times of her rehabilitation, we have been hundreds of miles apart, hours away from each other for months on end. And I remember one time I'd used to get pulled out of school for family days at the rehab, and the one family day that I went to, we had to write a letter to our parents, explaining to them our feelings and how their decisions have impacted our lives and how we want to move on with our relationship with them in the future. And I found that letter especially hard to write, but also very freeing. It felt like a weight was getting lifted off my shoulder. And then I had to present it to my mother, which is also very difficult to just tell your mom how you've had such a difficult time in your life because of her. And there was lots of tears involved, but we have come through it. We have persevered, and today, because of this letter, my mom is sober, and she has a career now. She's been sober for about 8 months, and I just find that writing has really changed my life and really has bettered my mom and my life for the future and our relationship, and I thank writing for that.